Hello lovely ones, welcome in. I'm going to be channeling another message. We're just going to see what comes out with this one. If you're new here, I like to let spirit flow through me and bring messages that people might need to hear at the time. And the universe knows much better than me who those people are and what they need to hear. So I'm going to zone in now to my spirit guides. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for blessing this reading. And to all those beings in non-physical who wish to convey a message through me in love and light, those who serve the Most High God, I welcome you in now to give clear messages for whoever may need them. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Strength card. They're making me add these up. 8 and 5, 13, right? I'm kind of high at the moment. Okay, 13. So a transformative passageway. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, there's a big shift in the air. There's a big energy of huge movement. There could be some reluctance here, okay? I'm feeling a sticky energy, like something has to shift, but there's a lot of a love of comfort here. And I feel like this is just natural for humans. We do love our comforts and we do love familiarity. So sometimes even something we really want can be kind of uncomfortable to move into, right? I'm getting there could be tears here because two of these characters have got tears rolling down their cheek here, right? But it's one of those energies of this is an inevitable part of life, some sort of movement, some sort of shift. This is something that's unavoidable, right? Something that's happened that is forcing some sort of movement. This could have family significance because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here along with the Death energy. So there's something going on in your life that is something to do with the passage of time. This could be, someone in your family has maybe passed on. This isn't me predicting this happening, but this might be something that's already happened, okay? So this is current energy, so don't go getting worried about something happening. No, this sort of already happened, and this would be something you are already moving through as you hear this video. Yeah, we've got the Star energy, so there is this lovely energy. I'm getting ancestral support. And this doesn't have to be, what I just mentioned. It's just that something's shifting. This could even be something like you're moving away from your parents' house, or, you're moving state, or something big is shifting in your life. And with the Star energy, there's this energy of you following that lovely feeling of hope, going through something motion by motion that is... I'm getting this energy of maybe you've told yourself everyone has to go through this, or maybe you've told yourself we're all in the same boat, like all humans have to go through this cycle, or all humans have to experience this sooner or later. And we've got the Ten of Cups on the table here. I'm getting nostalgia, like you're going through something that maybe you will remember in the years to come and look back on with a certain wistfulness, because there's a lot of positivity here with the Star energy and the Ace of Wands. I just feel like it's a big thing you're moving into with lots of emotions moving through, so this is some big shift, and there's no going back to the former life here. Yeah, it could be bringing up some subconscious fears, right? It's almost like your neural pathways are having to rearrange themselves. They're showing me Tetris. So new thoughts, new ideas, we talk about timeline jumping quite a lot, but you've really got to be able to move your thoughts. Like this is jumping like your neural pathways to a different spot, and shifting something up in your life, even when you feel like you've been prepared for it. Even when you've really planned it out and you're getting exactly what you planned and you're getting exactly what you wanted, there's still some rearranging of the mind, right? So that's why I feel like tears are very healthy, because I feel like there are going to be big shifts of energy moving through you, particularly around the solar plexus area. They're telling me someone's name could be Patek, P-A-T-E-K, Patek. Interesting stuff. Or that name could be somehow related, right? But there's this feeling in the torso. Is it the torso? Around the belly area, the solar plexus particularly. You know, this is almost like things being moved around in your inner world. It is sort of like a house move even. You could be going through a house move, but there's something in your internal world that feels like a house move, you know, and it could feel a little bit weird because it's like someone's ripping up a rug in my solar plexus, and then there's this thing having to be repositioned, and it's just going to feel a little bit topsy-turvy internally for a minute while you resettle in your new life. I feel like this is really a new life that you've cooked up, that you've conjured up. 9 of Swords with the Strength and the 5 of Pentacles with this 9 of Swords here. So this has been no easy feat, and I can feel this little pain in my back at the moment. So you could have been dealing with something that was so stressful that it kind of might have given you physical symptoms, right? The mind and body are totally connected. So I feel like from this nightmarish energy, 9 of Swords twice, right? And they're telling me that the 9 plus the 9 is 18, which leads back to 9. So some situation you were in before, it felt like there was no escape. It just kept circling around. But somehow you've cooked up a big change here. They're saying to me that there could be, this is almost like an energy of PTSD where you've been in a situation for so long that you've almost become institutionalized. They're comparing it to prison, right? Where you know it's not where you belong, but somehow you get overly comfortable there, which is why they're saying give yourself the most leeway when it comes to rearranging your emotional furniture, if that's making any sense whatsoever, because it will feel a little bit topsy-turvy. It could feel like you're on an ocean with really rocky waves, right? Show me this 5 of Pentacles, the Star. We've got the Star twice here. So this is, they're telling me wish fulfillment, dream fulfillment, moving into the life of your dreams somehow. They're saying it might only look like you're taking the first few little steps towards this, but every house that we go into, we start off by stepping on the welcome mat. They're saying it just looks like a little welcome mat, a couple of steps in the right direction, but the welcome mat leads to the new world. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. You could feel like you're releasing yourself into the world, or that you're entering society somehow, right? This could even be something like starting at a new school or getting a new job, but something where you very much feel like the new girl or the new boy, right? Or the new being, whatever. Page of Cups energy. So yeah, again, that childlike energy. You could be feeling quite oversensitive, of course, with the Page of Cups, but there's this idealism with this Page of Cups where you might have a few fears at first. You know, it's like the kids starting their first day at school. It's normal to be like, whoa, okay, and then you've got to regulate yourself, and you've got to be like, right, I'm just going to front it out. You know, you've just got to do that. And yeah, there's this energy here of you having to hold your own hand, be your own best friend, and really get yourself through something, because you know this is the direction you always planned on going in. You know this is who you truly are and what you truly deserve. Knight of Cups energy. Friendly faces. I'm getting friendly faces. Now this could be soul family with the 10 of Pentacles, but with this Knight of Cups, your emotions are moving, but I do feel like these are energies coming in, or an energy. One or more energies coming in that are full of affection and, you know, quite good humor. You know, people who make you feel instantly comfortable. I'm getting this energy of the ice being broken automatically, and something just feeling familiar, homely, comfortable. Queen of Swords here with the Death. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is someone who has to adapt to her situation. You know, she's not all bubbly and, you know, nurturing like the Page of Pentacles. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, excuse me, God, I'm so tired. You know, the Queen of Swords is someone who's had to adjust to the fight of life, right? She doesn't want to be cutting people off and, you know, that's not really who she is. Really, she's royalty, but she's adapted to the harshness of life, and she's had to make some harsh decisions. Yeah, not surprisingly, the Seven of Wands showing up here. So yeah, this is an energy of somebody who knows, you know, you've got all this beautiful energy that I feel like you've wanted to unleash on the world. You've wanted to find your correct spot. You've wanted to be fully allowed to be you and to find the right scenario for you to really unleash your beautiful energy. But I feel like you've had to be like this Queen of Swords, where you've had to just bloody, you know, keep people back, perhaps, with this Seven of Wands. Or maybe you were just finding your way through some pretty tricky cosmic storylines, you know. Perhaps you were born in a certain type of scenario and you had to work your way out of the underworld, right? And the toughest ones will do things like that, the older souls. So it's going to be some adjustment here. But with this Nine of Pentacles energy coming out, this is an energy of freedom, especially with the Ace of Wands. I feel like, you know, they're giving me the word rock, almost like a rock and roll, rockabilly energy, kind of alternative freedom. I feel like freedom is something you love. And now the Nine of Pentacles, this means freedom, sovereign freedom, for you to do what you want, feel secure. Remember, Pentacles feel like security. They feel like permanent structure in the world. I just saw 1, 1, 2, 3 on my clock. Stepping stones, right? There's something that's going to make you feel really secure here. And I feel like safety is something that you appreciate. Show me the Star energy. This is almost like you getting the firm foundation you need to be who you truly are. And this is going from the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. This is like, this is going to sound crazy what I'm getting off of this little card with little words on it. But this is like the sacred scroll of your soul being activated with this Star card energy here. This is like you really being able to be who you always saw yourself as, maybe when you were a child and you were dreaming of the sort of life you wanted as an adult. Well, I feel like that's coming to fruition now. There's something etched on your soul. This is about the essence of your soul, that even through all the battles and the hardships, even through the nightmares, nothing could wear away the essence of your soul. And now you've got this firm foundation within the dream, something nice, something comfortable that will allow you to truly plant the seeds of your true essence within the reality that you control and create. So there's something about, you know, these trials being dealt with, like you've dealt with them now. But I feel like for a long time you had to dodge people. It just might have felt like one thing after the other, right? Having to truly fight for your positioning and fight for your happiness. So I feel like this is something you will appreciate 10 times more. You will appreciate every kind person on your pathway because you had to be your own rock. You've had to be your own best friend here. You've learned to be completely self-reliant, which is why now, there's this lovely rooted stability where everything that comes in is an added bonus, but you've got this plentiful, beautiful garden of self-reliance. I feel like you love your own company. You love just feeling good. You love just being cozy. And, you know, when you've had this many energies coming at you for so long, it does feel like heaven. Once you can get past that PTSD and start really being like, you know what, I can just indulge in my own beautiful company. Wow, there's no one coming at me. This feels amazing. Like, you know, I feel like you've got that energy where you're just grateful for a good meal, some, you know, maybe some good TV, a nice cup of tea, whatever, and just those home comforts, you know. So, you know, these allies or these contacts or these bubbly, kind, funny ones, they're going to kind of be the icing on the cake, but you're fully self-sufficient here. Look at this. The Empress with the 10 of Cups. So it's funny, isn't it? The minute we feel self-sufficient and the minute we feel bubbly and cozy, that puts us on the 9 of Pentacles channel, which so often and very quickly magnetically takes us straight to the 10. It's the minute we feel like we don't need anyone, we get all the support that our younger self would have really loved to have. But that's the name of the game. The minute you don't need something, it floods right on in. So I don't feel like you're going to be in your own company for long. So make the most of that beautiful solitude, you know, reading your books or doing whatever you do in your own company, because I feel like there's going to be quite a flurry of activity And with the Empress energy, I'm getting the vibe that you could be somewhat of an icon in this family, group, soul tribe situation, you know. There are allies coming in here, whether you're, you know, ready for them, whether you're prepared for them or not, right? This is just the natural progression from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. But there's still a lot of freedom on the table. Okay, so this is good. This is something beautiful. Ace of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your career going beautifully well. And I feel like this is you being free to do whatever you want to do. Because remember, the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles are part of tarot. And tarot is all about creating your own reality. So essentially, you could say every single tarot card is representative of a different step for the alchemist of their own reality, for the sovereign being. So these cards together indicate to me that you're finding your niche, especially with the Empress and the Star card twice, okay? This is you being in your lane. I'm getting a starry lane, a starry kind of lit up pathway. You could love the nighttime. You could really love those gardens where they have like the lights in the ground and stuff like that. Anything that feels etheric and beautiful, because this is you being in your higher purpose. This is you allowing your higher self to really start creating within the dream. Beautiful energy here. Show me justice. This little deck is so tricky to shuffle sometimes. And here we go. We've got the Sun card energy. Did we already have this out, or am I getting... It feels so sunshiny on the table anyway, and I feel like you have gone through something that you knew before you incarnated here would be hard. I feel like you took on certain pathways and storylines and went through it so you could pave the way for other humans to take that same pathway of healing. So the strongest of the old souls will do that. We will volunteer to take on awful pathways from a human perspective, but once we make our way out of the darkness, we can show others how simple it can be, and we can get all the cheat codes and shortcuts, right, to help others do the same. Even if you're not teaching this, any human that does something new, they pave the pathway for others to do the same thing. A good example of this would be when one person breaks a world record, and once humans see one person doing it, they know they can do it, and it starts, you know, triggering a cacophony of similar feats, right? So I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe that's relevant to your spiritual work or pathway somehow, but this is beautiful. The Sun card energy. All right, you're going to jump very quickly from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, energy on the bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Cool, you've really been through it to get this transformation. Justice, Ace of Cups, and now, you know, this is something I know you deserve. You're going from one end of the stick to the other, from a polarity of feeling maybe trapped or stagnant to something that's really beautiful, lit up and magical. I'm kind of getting the Little Mermaid when she comes out of the water kind of energy, like you are getting your legs, you are in the world you dreamed of. You wanted more, you've got more. I'm hearing, I want more. I want more. Oh God, that was awful. Passion, Bastet, okay, motherly energy, along with this Empress, right? And they're pulling me to the 2 columns here. So you've really solidified something in your life here, right? Nurtured yourself, mothered yourself, or parented yourself, nurtured yourself back to health with the help of the non-physical. This is strong energy. I haven't pulled this card out in a reading before. Bastet energy, this beautiful one right here. So this is a blessed pathway you're on, very blessed. And they see, you know, I can see from these cards all the things you've had to go through and be strong through. They're saying that your life is unique. Don't compare yourself to anyone else, because you've taken on such heavy energies that the majority of humans couldn't take on and transmute. It's one thing being able to go into the underworld. It's another thing being able to come back out and find happiness. That's the true win. Finding the happiness afterwards. We've got Osiris here. Death and rebirth. Number 6. Are you kidding me? 16 and number 6 here. Okay. Let's get one more of these. Big shifts, right? Death, the Empress, and then we've got Bastet and Osiris. Show me. Columns on here too, right? So the number 4 could be significant. That stability, Emperor energy, taking command of your own reality. Wow. We've got number 18, Capri, change. And what were they saying to me at the beginning of the reading? About 9 plus 9 equals 18, equaling 9. And right, but you're breaking out of that with this change card. They're pulling me to the 2 armbands, and just as I say that, 2020 on my clock, the 2 armbands could be significant. So this would suggest to me that you're someone who can take on twice as many storylines, blueprints, twice as much intensity as the average human when it comes to the storylines you choose from the non-physical. We've got Kunum, 21, resourcefulness. What else should I pull? Let's pull a couple of these to finish up. So I hope you're ready for these changes, okay? I hope this has made sense to you, because you're someone who really deserves this, Cancer. Yeah, your feelings are going to be very important in the next cycle. So this could be a challenge just to relax into the heart space, right? We've got the compass coming out also. Being aligned with your North Node here. Being on the right ship, right? Okay, again, that 12th house energy of being very gentle with yourself while your subconscious mind gets used to this new stuff, okay? Because you're going to be feeling quite tender and nostalgic here. But you are being exalted onto a way higher timeline, and you are following your North Node. So I would say hold on for the ride. It's going to be very moving. It's going to be... it's going to be like jumping out of a plane with a parachute, then going on a roller coaster, then feeling really raw around new people. Then you're going to be, you know, probably have a break at that point. But there's going to be a lot of emotional movement, but it's all processing the data and getting your subconscious mind smoothed out. So as rough or as crazy or as emotional as it might feel, every emotion you feel is, you know, they're showing me an ironing board and someone's ironing a crumpled piece of fabric. Just got to let it smooth out, right? I hope this has helped somebody, and enjoy all this sunshine. Enjoy what's coming in for you. Big shifts, and I'm sending you a big hug. Mwah.